perfectly in the game?
I think it's going to be difficult because of my hair. I'm going to be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that and just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting most.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Chris Middleton has been underrated for so long that now is he rated? Giannis Antetokounmpo said, people don't know how much Chris has sacrificed for this team to be great. He could easily be a 25-point-per-game scorer in the league, but he just wants to win. He knows that by doing that, everything else is going to take care of itself. Kevin?
Well, he's an all-star teammate, David, as you point out in that story. Thank you. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2. And for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. It's Brooks on the wing. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Brooks against Middleton. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. Adams trying to free himself up. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo screws it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good, Morant.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Matthews. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Matthews no good.
And after going undrafted way back in 2009, Wes Matthews still getting after it.
And Greg, you know, he overcame a torn Achilles tendon along the way. So it's a great example of finding your role and then filling it to a T.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. To the middle. Jackson passes to Morant. He kicks it to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the 3 off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And he drives in. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
On the drive, Giannis just dead. His stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The pass to Bane. Here's Brooks. Jackson with it, covered by Giannis. It's Jackson with the drive, and he finishes nicer on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fires from the line. Brooks misses. Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The kick out to Matthews. A miss that time would have put him up.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here is Holiday. Outside Matthews. Here's Lopez, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the three and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
He's checked in from Milwaukee. Carter comes in for Wesley Matthews. 1:12 left in the first. Here's Anderson, and another miss by Memphis.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Carter looking around. Middleton for 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Anderson outside. Wound up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He was all alone on that one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if there's one weakness for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's perimeter shooting.
Gotta keep shooting, gotta keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and obviously.
And it seems certain defenses will continue to dare him to launch from outside.
And the lesser of two evils. The way he can attack the rim, you could argue that will continue to happen no matter how much he improves his shot.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Carter out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. Holiday surveying the floor. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that basketball IQ you see from Holiday, understated but consistent, so valuable, especially in these pick and roll sets where he just cuts up defenses.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Carter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And Holiday was a hot name when he went on the trading block. Bucks paid the big price to get him.
And I think trading for him helped secure Giannis long-term, quite honestly. He really does complement this roster.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Outside Matthews. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Down low. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got his first points in this one.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Shoots from 12. Matthews passes to Ibaka. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Payne. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Blocking foul called on
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Williams. And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Ibaka. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Make some noise, fans.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. Hill kicks to Connaughton. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. With 1 on the clock, and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting down and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
And their defense has been an absolute disaster, offering little to no resistance, allowing the other team to walk.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
Just superior focus from him.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Shooting for Memphis.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
Both free throws good from Hill.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Adams with the slam.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Here's Connaughton. Brooks covering. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Carter in for Hill. And Adams with the slam.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter. Morant with the steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And he gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row and close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. Here's Portis and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second
nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
Morant passes to Clark. Back to Morant. Bobbed up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Portis. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Melton passes to Anderson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Morant, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Some changes for Memphis. Conjar comes in for Brandon Clark. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Portis, the pass to Allen. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. That's good from Allen on the assist by Giannis. Allen's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Melton kicks to Williams. The baseline J. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Portis in at the center position. Giannis with it. Jones covering. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Bucks making a change here. Wara checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Anderson. Jackson comes in for Williams. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for John Crenshaw. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ibaka comes in for Portis, and it's Matthews in for Grayson Allen. And Matthews kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. A 3-ball. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis leading. Passes it to Bain. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Jackson looking around. Goes up to the stripe. A shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
John Morant.
To the paint, here's Jackson. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Bain passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. For three, Middleton hits it from three-point range. Middleton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Morant against Holiday. Morant drives in.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
poked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant gaining the 4. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. Portis, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Morant against Giannis. No good from 11 feet. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on the roll. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. 2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
And it's Morant missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 17-7 run. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. And here's Matthews from the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Matthews has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.